ballot, no yawa, vote LP. At the end, we will sort ourselves out. We will be fine. Thank you so very much. And remember, Adezi.
Adezi Foye. Adanwa. Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you. I'm just seeing a report card. You see, one thing I don't want to say I can bet, but let me just say it out here because I know it will not happen. PDP will not take this election to court. I just see some PDP on their own rigging. Or my I say PDP they carry APC. They just carry cutlass come this election. Say anywhere where you see LP vote, cut. They just they cut their own. Anyway, so APC come out cut PDP. Now in APC, that's why people are crying. Then you see that nonsense, go to shout that day. Yeah. All that one be saying, they believe the result when they hear. Say they out-rig them. If you see the result sheet I'm seeing here, PDP don't fear God.
Bro, so I'm looking at that reverse election again. Someone said, Obia,
our politicians are from hell.
Hey, I'm not even angry anymore. It's just funny to me. It's just like it's comedy.
Guy, if Nigerian politicians go to hellfire, I just say Satan will create another chamber for them. Because if they spend 1 week with that, they go do.
They go overthrow Satan and they go overthrow.
They go do.
Overthrow Satan. They will send Satan back in Satan. They go turn to Monile. They go collect fire from Satan. Nigeria politicians will collect fire.
God.
God.
This well, Otumba DKID today. Good evening. Are you there? You fell off, so I don't know if your network is good enough to speak now.
Yeah, good evening, Sirdam. I just did.
Please, if you're up on the speaker, please, and you want to speak, your hands should be up. I have to drop you. And everybody that requests for the mic, I see all of you. Please, I'll bring all of you up. If you're done, please, we'll drop you. Please, if you're up as a speaker, your hands should be up, or we'll have to drop you. Please, thank you. All right, Otumba, you have the space, please. And please try and keep a submission within 5 minutes, please. Thank you.
No wahala. Guys, greetings, obedience. Greetings, Emia, Sirdam. Greetings, Otumba, my fellow Otumba. I still in my hometown, guy. I can't even gather myself to return back for work. But it's good, at least P2B speech today has lightened up my spirits. It gave me a sense of direction. And guys, this governorship thing we're talking about, let's not forget House of Assembly. House of Assembly is also more important too. LP people must go there to frustrate any governor that will rig his way into that seat. Because everybody is saying governor, guy. In fact, I don't care whether LP is bringing somebody that is incompetent or whatever. Guys, LP all through. LP all through for me. As in, lessons must be learned this new Saturday. That's my protest too, and that's my protest vote. That aside, obedience, I just want to say that this country, the way I see this country now, I don't believe in tribalism anymore. I believe that Nigeria is ideologically divided. People with different ideologies. And as of now, if you're not rolling with my type of ideology of one Nigeria, ideology of having a country that is bounded by equity, integrity, justice, I don't have anything to do with such a person. My friend called me in the morning after the election, was telling me that he's not really bothered about this election because everybody will last will be all right. The soldier that wants to keep people that come out to protest, that by the time they'll be chasing Boko Haram, the call will come out from the vice president's seat and tell them to leave the Boko Haram people alone. And those same Boko Haram people will come out and kill those soldiers. At the time the guy explained to me everything, I was like, guys, this country, we need to fight for a better country. Everybody, drop whatever is wrong with you, whether it's religious or tribal, drop it and fight for a good country because everybody they collect, who never collect for these 8 years for Nigeria. Even if you're abroad, Nigeria has shown your people shagging. Now, I just want to leave a story with obedience. I can remember in the early 2000s in my church, I'm from the Catholic Church. I can remember what we did one period like that. Our Archbishop in Lagos, then before, I think he just was a cardinal newly. So the guy they give my church problem, like the guy they give us better problem every time. In fact, the guy banned clapping in the church. For people in that church, they will know I don't want to mention him. The guy banned clapping, he banned anything celebration in our church for 1 year or so. Every time he comes to our church, he'll be insulting all the members, the priest, everything. Till one day he came to our church. For those that Catholic, you will enjoy this story. He came to our church after first reading, second reading. You know, when the cardinal comes to your church, the priest sometimes will take the readings. You understand? After the first reading, second reading, after they read gospel, it was now his time for homily. Immediately he stepped up to that podium to give his homily. Everybody stood up and started moving out of the church one by one, one by one, one by one. As they're moving, they'll be asking your neighbor, "What are you still doing here? Do you want him to insult you before you leave?" Everybody started leaving that church before he started giving his homily and while he was giving his homily. What I'm saying this is how Nigeria have to behave and protest. Dati Baba Ahmed said there are many peaceful way of protesting. Me, I've made up my mind though. Whatever whatever program I'm in now, Wike or these riggers come into that place, I'll stand up and leave. I swear to God, I'll stand up and leave. That is my own protest now. Because the more we keep on this forgiveness, anything that happen in Nigeria, we'll just use catch cruise, it will just pass. They will do another one because they know there is no consequences. When the country that these politicians know that there is no consequences, an SPO will open eye, collect money, and rig an election. A PO open eye, collect money and rig election because they know there is no consequences. Me, as I've decided that this country has to be ideologically divided. It shouldn't be divided on racial or religious line. No. It should be divided on ideological line. If you're not for me, you are there planning who will come and kill me. It's better we just separate and stay your own side. That's the way I view this country, guys. Come on. Thanks, at least P2B speech just really calmed the waters, gave everybody a sense of directions. And at least, guy, I believe that P2B is our next president. Tinubu is not my president. I've gone to go and reply that British Prime Minister. I wonder why he's always confused. This MI6 and other people, did they tell him? Did they give him the report? Did they give him the report of what happened in Nigeria? Is he blind? Can't you see the lady that lost her eyes that they took bottle? Can't you see the kind of violence that happened in Nigeria? Sometimes these foreign leaders they just behave on smart. But anyway, it's only him, so I'm not really bothered. Guys, are you there? Guys, are you there? Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Otumba. Thank you. Adeze, are you there? Adeze.
Yeah, I'm
Adeze,
here.
are you
Good
there?
evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're audible. Good evening. Welcome.
All right. Good evening, Sirdam. Good evening, Zos, Otumba, N6. Um, let me be honest. Yeah, when this whole thing, this rubbish that they did, stay in an election, then do when he did come out. I would say, to be honest, I was not. It not move me, shall. Because normally we suppose not say waiting with a fight, it big, it huge. But I would say this: Okuta buro guy name. If you not be able make I explain, Okute no be guy name. Okute na rock. They not give people be that name because they just want give and title. Don't say you get people your go. They just want me to give a title. Your go write something. Can't give them. Can't kick her. Can't do this one. Same thing that happened for Chimamanda. You know, they gave her that title because of what she is, what she represents. Now, so they carry and give it to be. I know some people the person where you just carry title, give because you want give and title. The man no send you. They don't entitle with all those kinds of things. It's not a worldly person, it's not a materialistic person. So you know feel you're the enticer. You understand? This man has done it before. And he go do him again. This time, say if he go too sweet. You know, so that time when they told say 3 years, he did court, he did fight. That's internet. All this, our generation never even really know what's up that time. But now we be say everybody now tech savvy person. Like something we be say it too clear. Now you calm down. See say you sit down for more that high next shaman. No. It's mumu. They not tell am where. They not explain and give am where. They will not tell am where. The people they advise and not advise am where. The one wey shock me na the budget. The rig first start from the budget first. 355 billion naira. Now you carry. I feel no know that is within the budget. I don't feel no understand within the budget. But you see that place where they talk plastic box 7 billion. No. Only the budget alone, and the guy supposed to like 600 years for prison. Now plastic, my papa take train us. You see that plastic box where we put our vote that day. Now plastic, when my papa they say, now he train us. So you see that box, I know how much they feed they sell and normal for retail price for market. And I don't sign by the over 170,000 points where we get. That thing, no matter how much you want to buy, 2,000 per one. I be by the theory. It never even cross 1 billion. Now person count that right 7 billion naira for plastic. And somebody actually said something, though it was funny, but it's the truth. Had it been seen a pit to be there, imagine. So the reason to fight some plenty, and as Nigerians, we know they get patience. And I should say God, they usually say teachers say, when this guy go enter there, because if not to enter, I don't enter finish. When he go enter there, they walk. Maybe safe, no say, waiting is supposed dismantle, remand to arrange the plenty. Person go your day, carry 7 billion for plastic cup and plate, and waiting they used to do ballot buzz that day. Obedience, no lose guard. Saturday, 11th March, more na true part. More na fall out. Arrange yourself well, fall out. Nothing they solve. Arrange yourself, fall out. That day, we go show them, say, una do the one una don't do. Una don't play on una card. They played all their cards. Everything they want to do, they have done it. So there's nothing you will tell me now that as an obedient, you don't know what you are up for in March 11th. Use this anger and flog them that day. This one are flogging. Flog them properly. So that if our principal see they go court, we'll still get people be say them they back, follow and they go court. As for that court, me myself, no matter where I did, they transport myself, go any Supreme, if Abuja idea, they go there. Now myself now witness. I don't arrange my own evidence too. All of us now witness. If you get money, troop they gone that side. Justice Bishop and their names on the show already. Most start to they greet them, they greet them. Daddy, how are you? Mommy, how are you, ma? How is the family? Hope everything is doing well, we just let us greet you. Understand? More day on ground, nothing this hope. This mandate has been divine. And nothing, not even a human being, not even a spirit, a demon can stop it. They're not rich now. Upon everything they do, they come. We just they laugh them. They kept shooting themselves in the leg.
Ada,
Their
please, in
80,000
30
votes.
seconds, please round up.
No
Please.
wahala. That day we go show them say that 80,000. It go now their head they go. In fact, the banter too sweet. I beg. Thank you very much. I yield the mic.
Thank you very much. Guys, please, I'm just, I'm laughing at the background because Atiku himself is giving speech. He's doing press conference. He says he's taking the case to court, that he's the true candidate. Saying that he win elections. So, Peter don't give a moral. Peter don't give Atiku moral. Hey, God. What Peter cannot do. Oh, thank you. All right. Oluwa, Toby, how you doing today, my brother? Good evening. Please, 5 minutes, please. When you see me raise my hand, wave my hand. Zos, welcome to the platform. Thank you.
Sirdam, my bro, how you doing?
I did, Jerry, my brother. I
Omo,
did
you dey see
welcome.
that Rivers result?
The Rivers
Drama.
result, sef. Rivers said they fear the result.
Drama. I just dey laugh. APC 1, PDP 2, LP 300. Now they say person win 80,000. Omo, I'm enjoying the show. I'm enjoying the show, though. I'm enjoying the show. Good evening, guys. Good evening, guys. Sirdam, over to you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. All right, Oluwa Toby, you have the space, please. 5 minutes, please. If you see any of us wave our hands, so that you should wrap up your submission, please. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, we cannot hear you. Go on.
All right, great. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Emir Saddam. Good evening. Season is not here. Good evening, everybody. I celebrate everyone in the building. Yeah, so let me quickly do a kind of I want to take you on a memory lane. Okay, something happened before the presidential election. I actually wanted to vote, but because the barcode of my card, tore, so I I felt I won't be able to use it to vote. So I decided to join the ad hoc staff. Just as we've been saying, I think I've heard Saddam mention it a couple of times that if you can't vote, ensure that you're part of the ad hoc staff and all that, which I did. I registered and I was selected. Yeah. So going forward, when we started the exercise, okay, I think before then, Professor Mahmoud Mahmoud said that we're going to upload the results at the polling unit. But then when we got to the RAC center, where we're briefed about the election, how we're going to, carry on the exercise and all, we got there and they were telling us something different. So they said we would have to, they will give us a login detail, and then once we get there, we will not be able to upload the results after the poll. So we that's what we were told. That's what we're told. And then the funny part was that, after the voting started, the voters said we have to upload the results. It got to a time they said they were going to injure me. They said they were going to do all manner of things. So I was just begging them, please don't do anything funny. Please don't injure me. Please, I'm also a Nigerian like you. They said, no, we don't care. You people are working with the shenanigans. You are part of the whole process. You are part of the establishment and all that. I said, see, I just didn't want to make and obedient, so that they wouldn't, it wouldn't look like maybe I didn't follow, as in I wasn't professional enough. So I just said, okay, that I'm a Nigerian. To call the whole story, the whole long story short, at the end of the day, they released me and my guys. So on our way going, the driver that took us branched at another polling unit to pick up another. Yeah, to pick up another ad hoc staff. On getting there, we saw something that I can't even explain here. Oh my God! The guys there said if they should move an inch, it's going to kill them. It's going to kill the ad hoc staff. And we're there. I was like, oh, please, now we are doing this together for the betterment of our country, blah blah blah, and everything. At the end of the day, they told us that okay, they will follow us to the RAC center. Yeah. So after everything, we're at the RAC center. Lo and behold, Bala Blue Talks came. The Bala Blue Talks. They got there. They said they were going to injure us. They said all manner of things. And thank God for the army that actually came to our rescue. If not for them, I mean, I don't know what I'll be saying today. So why am I saying this? That's to tell us that these people actually planned this whole process. They actually had it in plan all along. INEC chairman cannot say he doesn't know about it. He knows about it. He can't say he doesn't know about it. He knows about the whole process. We're able to upload the result of the House of Assembly, yeah, that's the House of Rep and the Senate. We're able to upload the two results. But once it gets to the presidential results, it's not going. It only tell us error, 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 error. So it got to a time the rap tech, she had to. I think I was watching her. She had to look. Get another
Bro,
website.
you should wrap up in 30 seconds, please.
Okay. Yeah. So she had to get. She had to receive a message. I mean, she was checking it on her WhatsApp, and then she was typing a different website into the Beavers machine. It was then I was like, what is happening here? So it was a different website she used to actually upload the presidential results. So I knew that something is up here. So let me just stop here. Maybe I'll come up later because I'm busy now. I'm driving, so I need to concentrate. But in a nutshell, it's not really, it's not a free and fair election at all. It's not at all. But going forward, this coming election, gubernatorial election, I've promised myself that I'm going to participate in the election, and if possible, I'll be part of the Labour Party agent, in my hometown, because I have to travel down to the core Badagry West, so to represent Labour Party there. So you guys are doing a very good job. So let me not hog the mic for long. Yeah, I yield.
All right, thank you very much, my brother. Thank you so much. Let's quickly move on to Naomi.
God, thank you so much for calling me. I have never spoken in this space before. This is the first time, so Thank you, guys. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I'm like, I'm a little bit shy at times to talk because when I look at the crowd, I'm like, oh my God, it's so massive. But thank you. I just want to say some two things. The first thing I want to say is about the UK Prime Minister. I will go to the U. I'm a UK citizen living in the US. I'm American. I'm in the UK. I will go and vote Labour. That's what I'm going to do. My mom, my family, everyone in the UK will vote that man. The guy is just he's just a piece taker. Forgive me my language. He was not voted. He was not voted in. He just took that privilege. What happened to Gordon Brown in 2007 will happen to him. He will never get elected. That's the first bit. For him to talk about African, and if you go to UK, they're talking about this agency about free and fair election everywhere, and it has the guts. When he saw people, blood everywhere, even meat, even today, I had to take time off work. I didn't go to work. I was so depressed. On Sunday, I couldn't eat. I had to go to bed with empty stomach. That's it. And the second I want to talk about is about the Supreme Court, because people were just saying before now, oh, no Supreme Court. Are they guys kidding me? The Supreme Court, there's ample of evidence. If I'm the attorney defending Labour, I'll be celebrating. There's ample of evidence everywhere. And the INEC chairperson, I don't know what they call him, he's deleting the what is actually deleting. He will come to the stand. They will cross-examine him. They will subpoena him to talk about what he said. Everything is there. So I'm just sure that Peter Obi will win the case in Supreme Court, because not only that the worlds are watching, and I think the world media will come. They will come there. It's going to be a case of the century. And not only that, it will set a precedent for all other African countries to know what's happening in Nigeria. And the next I want to talk about is about what Adam just said about PDP. In equity in law, for you to come to court, you have to have a clean hands. Let me go and look at the definition of equity. You can't go to the court and swing anybody when you're coming with a dirty hand. That is the first rule of equity. So I'm saying to myself, I'm just so confident that Peter Obi said something, and I'm happy, I'm so excited that he said something. And with that one, he gave me strength. That's all I want to say. I get you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you for talking the first time talking here. God bless you guys. Love you guys. That's it. God bless. Bye.
All right, my sister Naomi, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sami.
Alrighty. Okay, let's go. MJ Stocks, what's up, bro?
Hey, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Sirdam. I greet everyone on the space. Yeah, I just wanted to say something real quick. First of all, I mean, this is the only thing I came on the space to say, actually. I just want to remind everyone that whatever has happened, in the last week or so, it's far from over. I mean, we're just getting started, okay? Not a single one of us actually, thought these guys would just hand over power. We are literally taking food out of their mouth. So you don't expect them to take it lying down. Obviously, they're going to fight back. And how else can they fight back if not by rigging? So let's keep our spirits strong, and we'll have further elections coming up. Like other speakers have said, the best thing we can do right now is to let PO and the Labour Party and the legal team, they will handle, the aspect of getting the mandate back. All that we can do right now is to go out in mass, just like we did on the rigged presidential election. We go out there, we vote Labour Party for all positions, gubernatorial, House of Reps, whatever you find, anywhere you find Labour Party, just put your thumbprint, okay? And don't worry, we've already seen, how low these criminals are willing to go to rig the elections. So what we're doing, you go out there, you vote. Just make sure you get copies of your polling unit results, and if possible, try making them uploaded live. And if they don't, just get the photos. We need copies of all the polling units on that day. I don't care what the scores, the tally of the vote, the polling units where Labour Party wins, where we don't win, we need the result regardless. All right, so please go out there. Don't be demoralized. Let's go and vote, and our votes are going to count, whether they like it or not. It's better for us to win more governors, more House of Reps, and go to court to reclaim all the mandates at once. So don't be demoralized, okay? We're going to get it done. Thank you.
All right, thank you, MJ Stocks. Thank you for keeping it to time. Let's go with Annabelle. Annabella.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Saddam, Zos, Otumba, Sizzle, and everyone. So I have three things to say. One on the elections. FCT, this is a shout out to FCT, my goons. They showed themselves, they came out and they got rid of the landlord, in quotes. That's what he calls himself, the landlord. I only wish I had gone around doing some good bets, have that confidence so that I would have been cashing out by now, that kind of thing. We ended up getting Ireti to that seat. So nobody is a landlord. That is one. Two, on tribalism, I think I've said this several times. This does not really exist. It's about interests, and that's one thing we should just get straight. And I want to commend the Yorubas. In 2019, when this played out, when the Oba of Lagos came out and made that statement, many people were not vocal. They didn't, use that opportunity to express disgust. Everyone was quiet and reflected in the votes because many people stayed back. So they decided to deploy it again in this election. And I'm glad that the Yorubas stood up and said, enough is enough. We are not going to take this. We're not going to accept this. And they expressed it not just in words, but in action, in the way they voted. So kudos to them, because the saying goes that evil triumphs because good people say and do nothing. So they decided to say something that I'm really proud about. Then when it comes to INEC, now I've been on several spaces, and then there's this lawyer who, extensively walked us through the process, what to expect, how it's going to look like. And he wasn't particularly enthusiastic, but he said something which I held on to. He said he feels that we should go the forensic report route, where we can engage a company, because those forensic results are very detailed. It goes down to the nitty-gritty of the entire election. So I think we should employ that tactics, because with that, you can't say because we have an interest, whatever evidence we are presenting is biased. Anybody, for one, to start with, when Cesar was saying, the Beavers company has an integrity to protect. You cannot blame Beavers. Where things are going to turn around, you guys just watch. Something is happening. Go to INEC official page. They are deleting en masse. They are deleting those doctored results and uploading the correct results. Mahmoud is about to snitch on Tinubu. Mark my words, because he may be found complicit, but he cannot be found culpable. Because if you check the entire process, he kept on telling, whenever there was any objection brought up, he kept on telling the electoral officers to go and sort things out. So chances are the entire blame is going to be resting on Tinubu. It's all going to be beautifully played out, and you see who is going to be the major loser in the end. So don't lose faith. Keep up the good work. We are winning this. Be inspired. Thank you all. Bye.
All right, thank you. Zos, you're out there?
Yeah, I was talking. I forgot to unmute my mic.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
Yeah. Thank you, Annabelle. Thank you very much again, my sister. All right, let's go with LP